Present, I call this meeting to order. Good afternoon once again, and a very warm welcome to all respected members of Zuari Industries Limited. Before we start the proceedings of the meeting, let Chairman of Audit Committee, NRC, and Stakeholder Relationship Committee. Number 5 is Mr. Atar Shahab, Managing Director and Chairman of the CSR Committee of the Board. And last is Mr. Alok Saxena, full-time director. Mrs. Jyotsna Podar unfortunately could not join this meeting due to some other commitments, and she regrets her inability to join. In and the relevant provisions of the Companies Act 2013 and the SEBI listing obligation and disclosure requirements, the AGM of the members is being held through video conference. The venue of the meeting shall be deemed to be the registered office of the company at Jai Kisan Bhavan, Zuari Nagar, Goa. Since this AGM is being held through video conferencing, physical attendance of members has been dispensed with. Accordingly, the facility for appointment of proxies by the members is not available for this meeting. If due to any connectivity I get disconnected and with consent of other directors, I would request Mr. Atar Shahab, Managing Director, to chair the meeting during such disconnection. The statutory registers along with documents referred to the notice of the AGM are available for inspection electronically during the meeting. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome to the 57th AGM. I express my gratitude much by how they respond to change as by how they grow in prosperous periods. As the world economy undergoes structural realignments, we continue to draw strength from a legacy anchored in values, guided by purpose, and oriented to the long term. We are approaching global shifts with a balance of caution. Year 24-25 was marked by disciplined execution and resilience across our business with clear priorities and measured risk. During the year, Zuari Industries delivered steady progress in priority areas. In sugar, power and ethanol, which is our SPE division, we recorded our highest ever crushing at 157 lakh quintals with improved recovery at 10.6% for sugar and digital tools. Strengthen field to factory productivity. In real estate, I'm happy to say that the St. Regis project in Dubai reached 100% sellout, and Zuari Infra World. These steps are designed to make our operations more scalable and resilient. We are aligning strategy with sustainability, inclusive growth, and nation building, and sustainable growth development, where outcomes are measured not only in quarterly numbers, but also in the value created for our stakeholders, the trust we build, and stronger cybersecurity. Looking forward, the focus is on a future ready enterprise, agile in execution, intelligent in operations, and inclusive in vision. Key priorities include sustaining productivity gains in SPE, commissioning ethanol distillery in our joint venture with Envion Group, with stable feedstock and dispatch planning and disciplined use of the DM model in real estate. I thank our shareholders, employees, partners, and stakeholders for their trust and support. We will move forward with imagination, sustainability, and resilience. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now proceed with the formal agenda of the meeting. The notice convening this AGM, along with a copy of the annual report, were circulated to the members electronically. With your permission, I take the liberty and consider the report as read in the interest of time. Members who are present at this AGM through NSDL e-voting and have not casted their vote on the resolutions to remote e-voting earlier and are otherwise not barred from doing so may also vote through e-voting facility available during the meeting. Members who have voted through remote e-voting prior to the AGM the conventional practice of proposing and seconding resolutions are not required in terms of secretarial standards. Members and all questions raised by the members interested in raising questions. I shall now take up the ordinary business for approval of the members. Item 1 of the notice is to receive, consider, of Section 129(2) of the Companies Act 2013, the board of directors of the company are required to lay the audited financial statements at the annual general meeting. Accordingly, resolution for adoption of audited standalone and consolidated financial statements of the company for the financial year 31st March 2025 year ended 31st March 25. The resolution for declaration of dividend for the financial year 2025, 31st March 25 is being put for approval by the members by way of ordinary resolution as stated in item 2 of the notice. Item 3 of the notice relates to the appointment of Mr. Alok Saxena, who retires by rotation and being eligible offers himself for reappointment. He can fill the vacancy by appointing the retiring directors. Accordingly, Mr. Alok Saxena is retiring by rotation and resolution for his reappointment is put up for approval by the members by way of ordinary resolution as stated in item 3 of the notice. Item 4 of the as stated in item number 4 of the notice. I shall the cost audit of the company for the year 25-26 on a remuneration of 1,50,000 subject to ratification of remuneration by members. Accordingly, item 5 for ratification of the payment of remuneration to the cost auditor for the year 25-26 is being put up for approval by as secretarial auditor of the company. In terms of section 24A of SEBI listing obligation and disclosure required, consent of the members by way of special resolution is required for appointment of Messrs. Aditi Agarwal and Associates, Company Secretary, as secretarial auditor of the company. Accordingly, item 6 for appointment of Messrs. Aditi Agarwal and Associates, Company Secretary, as secretarial auditor of the company is being put up for approval of the members by way of special resolution as item 6 of the notice. Moving further, item 7 of the notice is to shift the registered office of the company from the state of Goa to the state of Haryana. Earlier, all businesses of the company were located around Goa, and it made a lot of sense to have the registered office in Goa. But now, since activities have moved elsewhere, it is more appropriate to move the registered office to Haryana. In terms of requirement of Section 12, 13 and applicable provisions of the Companies Act 2013, the consent of the members by way of special resolution Haryana is being put up for approval of the members by way of special resolution as stated in item 7 of the notice. Item 8 of the notice to adopt the new set of memorandum on articles of the company. In terms of section 4, 13, 15 and other applicable provisions, if any, of the Companies Act 2013, the consent of the members by way of special resolution is required to adopt the new set of memorandum of association of the company. Accordingly, item 8 for adoption of the approval of the members of the company by way of special resolution is required for alteration of articles of association of the company by deletion of article relating to the use of common seal. Accordingly, item number 9 for alteration and of the articles of association by deletion of the article relating to common seal is being put up for approval of the members by way of special resolution as stated in item number 9 of the notice. Now, since all resolutions have been informed to members, we now move on to discussions and members who have registered themselves for raising their questions, and the management will then respond to their queries.
Thank you, sir. We have received 8 requests for speaker registration. Now we will invite the said speakers and request them to unmute their microphones and also enable the video camera before speaking. First is Mr. Yusuf Yunus Rangwala. Please unmute yourself and go ahead. Okay. Next is Mr. Parveen Kumar. Please unmute yourself and go ahead.
Sir, I'm audible?
Yes,
Mr. Parveen, you are audible.
Respected Chairperson, before I start my observation, I love to thank you for this auspicious date for this annual event of our company, sir. Thank you very much. Mata Rani ki kirpa aap pe sada rahe. Coming to my observation, very, very in-depth address to the shareholder. It is very, very informative. I am with the company, sir, more than a decade, and I have the deepest respect for you. I truly respect your leadership, dedication, devotion to bring value creation for a retail investor like me. And sir, after COVID, I mean, something which I love to bring to your notice, it's a cheerful moment for me. After COVID, our respected Narendra Modi ji with folded hand requested each and every corporate of India to create jobs. You are doing it beautifully, sir. Hats off to you, creating value creation and taking community service to the next level to build India in a very, very constructive way. Sir, I wholeheartedly support all the resolution which you set out for the notice today, and our respected company secretary and his entire team is doing fantabulous as far as the communication with the retail investor is concerned, sir. Mark my word, even during the course of year, if you have any update that will be timely reply, that truly boosts our morale as far as our investment in the company is concerned. They are the biggest assets, sir. As far as the question is concerned, I am very, very satisfied with my hard-earned money into the company, and I have the greatest respect for you. Mata Rani ki kripa aseem rahe, because you are taking our company to the newer height in the future. Thank you for this opportunity. Wish you all the luck and all the best. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Praveen Kumar. Next is Mr. Lokesh Gupta. Please unmute yourself and go ahead.
हेलो सर, आप मुझे सुन पा रहे हैं? चेयरमैन सर, मैं दिल्ली से लोकेश गुप्ता आपका सभी बोर्ड मेंबर्स का स्वागत करता हूं। सर, कंपनी के काफी पुरानी शेयर होल्डर्स हैं, रेगुलर इस पोर्टल पे भी आपके साथ रहते हैं। सर, एक्सीलेंट चेयरमैन स्पीच हो रही थी जिसमें कंपनी के वर्तमान और भविष्य के बारे में आपने सब कुछ बताया। सर, उसके बाद सवाल बचते नहीं है, सवाल होते भी वहां हैं जहां विश्वास भरोसा नहीं हो। आप पर भरोसा है, विश्वास है, जो भी निर्णय कंपनी के बारे में आपने पहले लिए आगे लेंगे, कंपनी के हित में पहले भी थे और आगे भी कंपनी के हित में होंगे। सर, मुझे जानना है, जो हमारे जीएसटी रेट कम हुए हैं और यूएस ट्रैफिक, क्या इसका कोई इम्पैक्ट हमारी आगे वाली ग्रोथ पर पड़ेगा? कर थोड़ा इस बारे में बताइए सर। सर, हमें साल में एक बार आपसे मिलने का अवसर मिलता है, लेकिन अपने सवाल लेकर हम कंपनी सेक्रेटरी सर उनकी टीम के पास जाते हैं, बार बार जाते हैं सर। वेल टाइम हमें रिप्लाई मिलता है, इसके लिए मैं उनकी पूरी टीम को धन्यवाद दूंगा। सर, मैं दिल्ली से बोल रहा हूँ, आपसे निवेदन है एजीएम को इसी पोर्टल पे कीजिए जिससे पेन इंडिया के शेयर होल्डर आपसे जुड़े रहे हैं सर। अंत में मैं कंपनी के सुखद भविष्य के लिए शुभकामनाएं देता हूँ। धन्यवाद सर।
धन्यवाद।
Thank you, Mr. Lokesh. Next is Mr. Himanshu Trivedi. Please unmute yourself and go ahead. Mr. Himanshu Trivedi, please unmute yourself. Mr. Himanshu? So, I think there is some connectivity issue. We request Mr. Parful Chavda to please unmute yourself and go ahead.
Move on to the next.
Next one is and go ahead. Mr. Rajneesh, please unmute yourself.
Hello. Hello.
Yes,
Yes.
Mr. Rajneesh, we can.
Okay.
hear you.
Actually, there was some connectivity issue. I could not hear you. My greetings to the chairman, sir, MD, sir, and all other officers of Zuari Industries and shareholders of Zuari Industries. I, Rajneesh Agrawal from Bangalore, am a layman and a small investor with limited knowledge of looking at balance sheets and account statements. I bought shares of Zuari Industries after seeing an EPS of 239 and book value of 1,300 odd rupees per share. But but after that, company has consistently posted losses or minimal profits. I want to ask whether it was a joke played on the investors by the accountants. Secondly, we understand that company is focused on STP, where you have excelled, but whatever good is being done is nullified by some divisions like furniture division. I want to ask how company is planning to cut down losses due to the working of those divisions or interest outgo. I hope there is interest outgo of about 240 odd crore rupees. I hope. I'm not so sure that management can tell me. If it is 240 crores, it turns out to be 80 rupees per share. So this is a big loss to the company occurring from that account. I have a lurking fear of or doubt whether Zuari Industries is being used as a dumping ground because shares of Chambal fertilizers rose from that 24 peak value of 550 to 750 during this period. Zuari Agro rose from 250 odd to 390. Then even Paradip fertilizers also, it also rose from 80 rupees and currently ruling at 180, etc., etc. Did Zuari Industries sell some shares of Chambal or Zuari Agro at higher rates so that debt burden can be reduced? If not, why? Or it has added stake in Chambal Fertilizer or Zuari Agro? I want to know. Sir, it is informed that Dubai project has been sold out. I want to know in how much amount it was sold and where are the proceeds. Asset light mandate given, that you have actually got for Hyderabad and Kolkata projects, in which you may be giving consultancy service, the revenue will be less than 10% of the total project cost, I believe. A company can't beef up the revenue, and rating will continue with the Zuari Industries as a sugar industry, which presently is in a dire straits. Everybody knows that. And in any democratic setup, particularly in India, this sugar industry will never get a higher rating. I request the board to make it a big player and make the company a big player in real estate market and be rated like DLF, Soba, Prestige, Brigade, etc., which are drawing, very high PE ratios to the tune of 50 to 100 PE ratio. And even book value also, price to book is also more than 5 to 7 times or even more. I further kindly make it a practice of giving guidance for the future, like many other big companies are doing. Like in the next year, how much turnover you are going to clock. That must be, known to you. So this must be made public so that investors' enthusiasm remains there. I hope and wish company will post annual growth of 50 to 100% annually on a compounding basis in the coming 5 years. I wish so. I am hopeful that, like this. So if
Yes.
the management can give any guidance on that, please. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And
Thank you, Mr. Ignish. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Next is Mr. Vinayak Kapil Sharma. Please unmute yourself and go ahead.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes,
Yes.
Mr. Vinayak, you are audible.
Yeah, thank you so much. Dear sir, first of all, I wish to place on record my heartfelt appreciation for the vision and dedication of our chairman as well as managing director. The company has achieved commendable progress, taken the right strategic steps, and earned the trust of its shareholders. It is indeed a matter of pride for all of us to be a part of this journey of growth. I convey my best wishes to the board, the management, and every employee for greater achievements in future. Sir, I would also like to know what are the future plans of the company with respect to diversification and growth. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Vinayak. Thank you. Next is Mr. Dipesh. Please unmute yourself and go ahead.
Yeah, hi everyone.
Yes, Mr. Dipesh. You can
I'm
speak.
audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Yeah, currently I have no questions in respect of the any financials related, but I truly felt blessed with to associate with the company. The company's performed very well and taken the right initiatives and created a good confidence among the shareholders. We are proud to be associated with the company. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Dipesh.
Any other?
No, sir. All the 8 speakers have.
Is Mr. Himanshu Trivedi now able to connect?
Yes, Mr. Himanshu Trivedi. Please unmute yourself.
आवाज आ रही है सर? आपको आवाज आ रहा है? शुभ रंग वाला बात करता हूँ सर।
हाँ
सर
बोलिए बोलिए।
सर कैसे हो सर? आपका दीदार के लिए सर दिल तरसता है और आंखों में आंसू है सर। चेयरमैन सर, हम आपके बहुत जूने शेयर होल्डर है सर। जुआरी का क्या कहना सर? जुआरी का वोट आपके सामने गुजरात सर फर्टिलाइजर, आपका ही कंपनी, आपका ग्रुप, आपका हरीफ सर, अभी उसका मीटिंग चालू है सर। सर आपकी तबीयत कैसी है साहब? तबीयत सारी है ना साहब? आज आपका टुडे आर लुकिंग वेरी गुड। गॉड ऑफ ग्रेस सर, हम आपके लिए हमेशा दुआ करते हैं आपकी तबीयत अच्छी रहे, आप हमें डिविडेंड भी देते रहे और टाइम आए तो आप हमें गोवा विजिट कराइए सर, क्योंकि आपसे मिलने के लिए सर चेयरमैन सर आज तक आपसे मुलाकात नहीं हुई। और ये कंपनी सर क्या कहना है सर? बिल्ला तेरा नाम है ऊंचा, तूने मुझे इस कंपनी का शेयर होल्डर बना दिया। और अपना एनएसडीएल का भी क्या कहना सर? सर मैं माफी चाहता हूँ सर, आपसे जुड़ने के लिए लेट हुआ, पर क्या करूँ सर, दिल तो आपके पास है सर। एक और शेयर प्रेस करना चाहता हूँ, फूलों की खुशबू कलियों की बहार और जुआरी तेरा साथ हमेशा रहे सर। विशिंग को गुड लक, आगे बढ़ते रहे चेयरमैन सर, हम आपके साथ हैं। थैंक यू सर, जय हिंद सर।
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. So I think that finishes all the questions.
Yes, sir.
So before I ask Athar to respond to the queries that have been raised, I would once again like to thank the shareholders for the keen interest they have in the company. All I wish to assure you that we are a serious company. We never play games. And I think Mr. Rajesh Agarwal made a very strong and very undesirable comment that were we playing games? Were we dumping grounds? I think this is not fair. You should understand, if we have shares of Chambal, who benefits from that? If we have shares of Paradeep, who benefits from that? It is you, all shareholders, who benefit from
some problem with the NSTL people. Arvinder,
Yes, sir.
we can't hear
Sir.
Chairman.
So we are checking with an SDL, sir.
No, Chairman, is still inaudible. After the NSDL query has been responded. Yes, we can do now.
So we missed last few seconds of what you were saying. So if you can kindly repeat what you said.
You want me to repeat?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that I thought the comments made by Mr. Rajneesh Agarwal from Bangalore was a little too much. And he's asking, was it a joke that we gave financial statements? We are a transparent company. We believed in corporate governance and in ethical standards. And we never give false documents or presentation. You have not understood it. And if you need to understand it, I think you need to go to the company and talk to the CFO, who will explain the whole thing to you. And Mr. Athar will explain the whole thing to you. So please be sure that we are a serious company and we work for the benefit of the shareholders, whether all the shareholders, irrespective of whether you are from Calcutta, Delhi, or Bangalore. You also suggested that we become a big player in real estate. I think the idea of asset light model is only for this purpose, that we want to be a big player in real estate. We've gone to Dubai very successfully, and we now have projects in Hyderabad and Bangalore and Calcutta, where also we believe the company will do very well. I will now request Mr. Athar to respond to all the queries that have been raised.
Thank you, Chairman, sir, and welcome all the members. And I would answer the questions not necessarily in the order in which they were asked. But I will begin by giving an update on our near-term strategy and future plans. so that members are aware of what exactly are we doing. First of all, we are pursuing strategic growth opportunities in our target sectors. In sugar, we continue to evaluate inorganic growth opportunities. In real estate, we want to grow our presence through this asset-light strategy, which Chairman mentioned. And this DM model, I must clarify, the fee that we get paid is linked to the top line, the revenues, and not the costs. And it allows us to do a large number of projects without actually allocating capital to those investments. In the field of bioenergy, we are pursuing opportunities through our joint venture, which is ZEPPL, which is our joint venture with NBN. We are constantly looking at strengthening our balance sheet. We are working on multiple fronts to deleverage our balance sheet. The cash flows from completed real estate projects and certain other cash flows will support deleveraging exercise. We are also reducing the cost of borrowings, and we have successfully replaced high-cost debt with low-cost borrowings, resulting in lower finance cost. We are continuously simplifying, sir, the group structure for value unlocking, the merger of Bovin Sugar Mills, Zuari Sugar and Power Limited, the business transfer of Goa asset, merger of MCFL with PPL, which is currently underway. All these are examples of how the group is continuing to evaluate and explore the avenues of further restructuring and streamlining the group structure. We are implementing business process initiatives and cost optimization initiatives across the group. So I think overall, the company is well positioned to take advantage. I would like to reiterate that we have a big focus on real estate, and we are constantly looking at what else we can do in India. There was a particular question about the Dubai project. Dubai project is fully sold out, and right now we have not made any public disclosures about the extent or the quantum of funds that will come. Suffice it to say that a significant amount of repatriation is expected in the next few quarters. And we have mentioned to members and shareholders that at an appropriate time, suitable disclosures will be made. We have not sold any shares in Chambal or Zuari Agro, as Chairman mentioned. They are the strategic investments of the group, and we continue to hold them as a custodian for the group. I would now ask my colleague Nishant Dalal to briefly speak about the financial performance of the company. Chairman, sir, with your permission, and also touch upon the impact of GST rates on our businesses. Over to you, Nishant.
Thank you, sir. So one particular question was on the impact of GST revision on our business. I think for our products which we are producing, there is no change on the applicable GST rates. They remain same. But overall, we see there is going to be a positive impact because of the overall, you can say, demands, which is lowering of GST rates is going to create. So that is one benefit which we'll get from that. And on trade tariffs also it was asked. So as of now, we are more or less insulated by the trade tariffs. They are not impacting our industry per se. On the financial performance of the company, if we talk about, sir, then the company's performance improved significantly. In terms of if we talk about top line, so on the top line, we grew from 901 crore of total revenue to nearly 980 crore. And a substantial improvement in our top line was driven by the SP division of the company, which increased its revenue by nearly 250 crore for the financial year. So that is a stupendous jump. And it also added to the profitability of the overall company in terms of an incremental operating EBITDA of 67 crore was added by the SP division. Overall, if we talk on the PBT part, so there is a lowering of the PBT from 77 crore to 32 crore, primarily because the land sale part of our, you can say, which was there in FY24, that could not happen. And so overall, if we talk about, sir, when we talk about our finance cost also, we have reduced at a console level the finance cost by nearly 20 crore, while the debt level remained same. So that was primarily driven by our refinancing, replacing high cost borrowings with lower cost borrowings. So that is the
operational performance was driven strongly by a massive jump in revenue. Our revenue for the last financial year was up by 42%. We did highest ever crushing in the history of the company of 157 lakh quintals. We achieved the highest ever per day crush of 1.09 lakh quintals. We achieved highest ever ethanol production of 24% up compared to previous year. Our sugar sales were up by 42%. Sugar price realization was up by 4%. And even the power exports was up by 40%. We believe, sir, the company has done exceedingly well in FY25. And we are all geared up, the management team, to improve our performance further in times to come. Chairman, sir.
Thank you, Atar. I think you have explained it very well. And thank you, Nishant. Both of you have explained the questions quite clearly. But if any shareholder still has any query, please feel free to write to the company and we will more than happy to respond to you. So once again, thank you very much to all the members for their queries and views. I believe we have responded to the queries satisfactorily. We shall now proceed with the voting process. Mrs. Aditi Gupta, Company Secretary, and in whole-time practice, has been appointed as scrutinizer. She is an independent professional and not in employment of the company. The consolidated result of the remote e-voting and e-voting at the AGM shall be made available along with the scrutinizer's report on the website of the company and stock exchanges within 2 working days of the conclusion of this meeting. Mr. Yadvinder Goyal, Company Secretary, is authorized to declare the result of the voting and place the results on the website of the company. I request the Company Secretary to explain the e-voting process to the members.
Thank you, sir. The company conducted the remote electronic voting from Saturday, the 20th September 2025 from 9 a.m. IST till Tuesday, the 23rd September 2025 at 5 p.m. IST. Members who have not yet voted and are present here can cast their votes by following the procedure mentioned thereat. Yes.
So, ladies and gentlemen, all the items of business forming part of the notice have been taken up. The e-voting will continue to be available for the next 15 minutes on all items forming part of the notice of the meeting. This AGM will stand concluded at the end of 15 minutes. Thank you for joining us today. I wish you all a safe and healthy future. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.